Good, good, good. Almost there. Come on, Paris. You got this.
Good. Hi guys, my name is Bawbarzz and this is the first time I'm trying calisthenic workout with this guy Bull. And tell us what you're gonna do today.
So today we're going to focus on a few different exercises, just probably the handstand, the muscle up, and we'll focus on how to get there, so the progressions of it. So yeah, we'll take Paris through those.
And I've never tried any of this exercise, so let's see how it goes.
So first things first, we're going to start with a basic warm-up. We're going to start with shoulder dislocates. So we have a PVC pipe here, which Paris is going to grab a bit wide. He's going to make sure that his arms are completely straight, his elbows aren't bending at all, and he's going to take it all the way back. Okay, Paris, go.
Is there any reason for keeping the legs straight?
Leg straight is just so that you don't hyperextend your back as much as if you're standing up.
Okay. So basically we are trying to warm up our shoulder joints, yeah?
Just open our shoulders up.
Okay.
So the next most important thing in calisthenics is to warm our wrists up. If we don't warm our wrists up, we're just asking for injury. So Paris, get down on the ground again. Get on your knees. Yeah.
Okay.
And get your hands on the floor and just start rolling back and forth. And just feel the tension on your wrists. Try and actively just grab the floor so that you're putting more tension into it.
So basically I'm just pushing my fingers in the ground, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Again, you want to focus on your elbows not bending. Okay. Keep them straight. And now just turn your hands to the side. Yeah, and same thing.
So we're going this way now?
No, just again back and forth.
Back and forth.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now all the way back. And this time I just want you to lean back all the way without letting your palms off the floor. Just feel a massive stretch in your forearms.
Okay.
Yep, and again.
It looks like acrobatics now.
Again.
Okay. Okay, back and forth.
Yep. So Paris, I'm going to try a handstand now. Okay. So I'll just show you what the handstand looks like, and you want to make sure that your elbows are straight in the handstand. Don't bend them, and your back is going to be straight as well. So my elbows are completely straight, my back isn't bending, just balancing up there.
Okay.
So let's first test your balancing strength. See how well you can balance on the floor first.
Okay.
So all I want you to do is get on the floor. Okay. Make sure that you're actively grabbing the floor so that you can balance better. Don't keep your hands just flat on the floor.
Okay.
Okay. Spread your fingers out. Get your knees on your triceps.
Okay.
And just lean forward and balance.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Let's try.
Keep your hands slightly apart. Don't keep them too narrow, it'll be harder to balance.
Yeah.
Yep, and just get one foot off and then the other. Lean forward. There you go, perfect. Yep, awesome. Okay, good. Stop. So now that we've seen that you can do a normal frog stand with bent arms, try and do a crow pose. So crow pose is just going to be the same thing but with your arms completely straight. Okay, so you're going to feel a lot more stress on your shoulders. So what that looks like, same thing where your knees are on your triceps, okay, and just lean forward, but your arms are straight this time. A lot more stress on your shoulders. Straight arms, don't bend the elbows. Press the floor.
Oh, okay. Let's do it again.
Straight arms, come on, for You're bending. On your wrist.
On my wrist.
Yeah. So did you feel it a lot more in your shoulder and your wrist this time?
I feel a lot on my wrist more than my shoulder. It's all on my wrist.
Okay.
So because I'm not used to getting this hyperextended.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why we need to work on our wrist mobility as well, right?
Yeah.
So that's why we do our wrist warm-ups and everything before every session. Okay, so let's just try something else now. Just try a handstand against the wall, okay? Yeah. So all I want you to do is get a bit close to the wall, okay? And just kick up. So your legs are going to be here and your hands are just going to be on the floor. Okay. So just that. Okay. Make sure you're pressing the ground real hard, and both your legs are touching the wall. Cool?
Yeah. So I just Put my hand there and kick up.
Get your hands on the floor first.
Yeah.
And now get this back, this leg slightly back. Yeah. And now you want to kick with the left leg and keep the right leg floating. Come on. Okay.
Alright, let's try again.
Okay, come on. Okay, good. Straighten your legs out. Yeah, awesome. Okay. Well done. Good job. Just try and hold this for as long as you can, okay? Okay, try and get one foot off. There you go. Don't worry, I have you, You're not gonna fall. Try and get one foot off. And the other one. Okay. Wrist?
Yeah, wrist.
But that was good, Faiz, eh? Well done.
My first handstand ever.
On the wall.
On the wall.
Wait, one other thing that you can do to improve your handstand as well is by walking back on the wall. So rather than kicking up and having your back facing the wall, you can have your front facing the wall. So you just get your feet on and start walking back all the way and just hold that position. So you want to try that?
So easy right now.
Come on, try that. Okay. Try and get as close to the wall as possible, okay?
Okay. So I just put my feet up and walk back.
Yeah. Use all that shoulder strength you've got at the gym. Well done. Perfect. Good job. Do you think you can walk a bit more back? Try and get your... Yes, nice. Very good. Now try and get your thighs off. Just let your toes touch the wall. Just your toes. There you go. Well done. Nice, Bawbarzz. And remember, when you want to come off to the side. Don't slam the floor, okay?
I think I'm gonna roll.
Okay, wait. Just come off to the right side, your right side. Nice and easy. There you go. Nice. Well done. Good job.
My wrist. Ow. How long does it take for someone to get the proper handstand? Do you have to practice like every day, twice a day, every alternate day? What is it?
So I think the handstand is something that you can do at least 3 times a week without overtraining it. So don't worry about that at all. So yeah, I think 2 to 3 times per week is probably the golden spot to train the handstand.
Because of my wrist that is spinning a lot, is it like normal thing, or you train specifically for it, or what is it? How do you train your wrist?
So for someone who is completely new to all of this, of course for them it's going to be a huge stress on their wrists at first. So they should build up their strength first in their wrists, their forearms, so that they don't get that wrist pain. Or they can even use things like parallel. So what I did the handstand on, they can use things like that to just minimize the burden on their wrist.
How do you get this? Where do you get? Like, I really want to know, where do you get this?
I got these ones made, but you can just go buy them in any store as well. Nike sells them, everyone sells them.
Okay, so I think I need one of these for sure. Okay, this is called chalk. I'm gonna use this for what? Why are you using this? For a better grip. Okay.
So next, Bawbarzz, we're gonna focus on the muscle up. Okay, so let's just see what a muscle up is. Okay. So all you're doing is a really explosive pull-up, and then you're transitioning into a dip, and you're pressing up into a dip, and that's a full muscle up.
Okay.
Let's just see, like,
it's like more of like pull-up and a dip.
Yeah, that's
pull-up
what
and a
it
dip.
is, yeah.
But there's a lot of your
Explosive.
rotator cuffs involved in this, or what? No.
It's mostly just like really explosive power with your pull-up, so that you can get high enough to make that transition very smooth.
Okay, so the last time I did a proper pull-up was a long time ago. So let's see.
Just try doing a really explosive pull-up, okay? So just grab the bar with a slightly false grip. So by false grip, I mean try and grab it lightly bent with your wrist, but not this much, but a little bit, okay? And all I want you to do is just pull up as high as possible. So try and pull up till your waist or your chest.
Okay, normally I do pull-ups till my nose, not till here. So I think I'm quite weak at this level, but quite strong on the upper level.
Okay, so basic thing is that because you're minimizing that range of motion, so you're not getting a lot of muscles involved that you should be when you're trying to do like a full range pull-up, right? So you're not engaging enough.
Okay, so let's just try. I'll see how it goes. Yeah.
So just try and do a really explosive pull-up.
Not try to go up now?
No. Just as high as possible with your pull-up.
Should I swing?
Yeah, just try and add a bit of swing in it. Okay.
Okay.
Now swing forward, and when you're going back, that's where you want to start pulling. Okay. Yeah, that's good. So now you're understanding like the fundamentals for the muscle up.
Okay. This is right now. This was just pure power. So do we actually need that momentum in the muscle up, or it's just a power?
So if you have enough power in your pull-up, then you won't need the momentum at all. But for someone who doesn't have the pull-up power just yet, they should use a bit of momentum just to get up there. So with momentum, you want to focus on swinging forward, okay? Swing forward, back, and when you're starting to swing back, that's where you want to start driving your knees into your chest and you're pulling at the same time. So drive your knees in and all the way up.
Okay.
First by slightly false grip. Come on.
Like this?
Yeah. Good. That was really good. But now just try and add more swing into it. Yeah. Good job. Okay, stop for a second. You need to start focusing on rotating your hands as well,
Yeah,
right?
holding it too tight.
You're grabbing it so tight that you're unable to make that transition from the pull-up to the dip. Try it again. You're getting good power.
Yeah, just like a coordination has to be
It's
there.
all good. Good. Try and get a bit more swing into it. First bit, swing a bit more. So don't do it on your first swing. Do it on your second swing so that you get a lot more power.
Okay.
Okay. So grab it. One. And now. Come on. The second one just doesn't work.
If I swing too much, I completely lose my shoulder joint.
Oh, okay, fine.
I lose my strength.
Take a breather and then try it again.
Yeah.
Okay, until then, let's see what other like exercise you can do to improve your muscle up. Okay, we've seen we can do our explosive pull-up. So anyone who can do 4 to 6 really explosive, powerful pull-up, they're good to try muscle up. And for someone who is really bad with the pushing strength at the top on the dip, they can start doing dips on a straight bar. So just like what we have here. Okay, so you get up on a box or however possible. Okay, all you want to do is get down enough that your chest or your sternum touches, and then just press back up. Okay, your elbows are not going to go outward, they're going to stay tucked by your body. Okay, just here, pull up, but you're trying to pull yourself into the bar as well. You don't want to.
I'm doing that.
Yeah, you don't want to stay away from the bar, because as soon as your arms are like this and the bar is here, there's no way you're transitioning up. You need to stay close to the bar as well.
I'm doing it with one swing.
Yeah. Good. Almost there. Come on, Farid. You got this.
Good. It just
You have it. Just
a little
bit more power, and you get a bit more power. Okay?
I can do it. Yeah.
Almost.
Oh,
You have it.
just a bit more practice. A bit more practice. Okay, this was bad. Wow.
Okay, stop.
Okay.
It'll just give you a bit more power from down.
You think it's about the power that I'm doing?
Yeah, that's where you're able to transition.
Okay.
Get both feet in. Both feet. Grab the bar. Both feet in. Okay. Now same thing. Okay. Try and swing.
Okay.
And now. Okay. Close. Yes. Okay. Almost.
I did 3 attempts.
First, you got up there once. It's just that you let yourself go way too easy as well. Then, like, try and catch yourself up there. Okay.
Is it important?
Yes, it is for safety. Come on.
Safety first. Okay. 1. Oh,
Almost.
that's not bad.
First, use the band. Okay. Come on. Swing. First, you don't need to get your legs up now.
Yeah, I know.
Enough.
No.
Don't do more. I'm only saying that for your elbow. Because if you try doing a back lever right now, your elbow by tomorrow.
That's it.
You'll have really bad tendinitis, I'm telling you.
It's fine.
I'm speaking from experience.
Okay, so according to him, I should not do any more exercises right now because it's hurting my elbow a lot. And why does it hurt my elbow? Like,
so calisthenics does take a lot out of your joints and your tendons. So if you are not careful, if you're not like eating properly and training right, then you're bound to get a really bad injury, your golfers or your tennis elbow. So yeah, you need to take care of your tendons as much as possible.
And how do I do that?
By making sure that you don't go till your max all the time. So right now, these were your max efforts, right?
Yeah.
You want to train to your max efforts all the time. Do it like every maybe week or every 2 weeks. Don't do it so often.
So you're recommending I should not try any more movements right now?
For now, yeah.
Let's talk about a little bit of technicality. Even though I work out, I still struggle in doing some of those stuff. Like even handstand, I'm struggling with it, and muscle up, I completely fail. What are the recommendations you can give me so I can improve in coming weeks?
So the exercise that we just did, those, and you need to make sure that you're increasing your vertical pushing strength. So basically things
What's
like
that?
anything that is your pushing strength overhead. So things like overhead presses, shoulder presses, things like that, handstand push-ups on a wall, or pike push-ups on a wall. Basically anything just to strengthen your shoulders a lot, so that that handstand position becomes a lot easier for you.
Okay.
You don't struggle with the mobility of your shoulders, so you're perfectly fine over there. It's just a bit of shoulder strength that's lacking. Otherwise, you have it.
Okay, so if I just try this stuff, I'll be able to do handstand. But what about the
Muscle. For that, you need to make sure that your pull-ups are full range of motion. You want to make sure that they're very explosive. So basically, what we just did up there, you need to see you practice that.
Okay, so what I usually do is the way I do pull up is just till my nose level. I don't go all the way because I just try to use my legs, and my aim was not to go over the bar. So I never really tried doing the pull up explosive. I tried always controlled and then very slow pull up. So this is completely different than what I do. So if anybody who wants to do calisthenic and stuff by doing workout on the gym, it doesn't help. You have to practice the calisthenic workouts, and this is what is the requirement. This is the class that you also have, right?
Yeah.
So if you want to do a calisthenic workouts, you have to take the full classes because he's very cool actually. He do very cool stuff. So, and what's your Instagram? Where do we
Bawbarzz on Instagram and YouTube. And
can you please spell Bawbarzz, because actually a lot of people confuse what is Bawbarzz.
Bawbarzz. If you want to find me.
Okay, Bawbarzz. Find him on Instagram, and he have a YouTube channel as well. So subscribe him, like the video, and make sure to share it.